In this video, I'm going to go over a new product we're releasing called LogikAi Trade Suite. This is a package of strategies that, as time goes on, we will add more to, which has a common core functionality that I found beneficial in all trading strategies. Simple things such as start and stop time, having multiple targets like the NinjaTrader ATM functionality, daily stop loss and daily goal with high watermark and other functions like that. Additionally, and this is the main enhancement here, LogikAI is a machine learning reinforced module that learns based on historical trades what the market looks like for a particular trading strategy when you have a winning trade versus a losing trade. It analyzes historical data, market snapshots with hundreds of different features and market sentiment, and itemizes them into a mechanism that gives a probability that the next trade is going to be a win. With this information, you can take a trade or not take a trade as a signal comes up based on how probable it is that that trade is going to be a win. Additionally, you can, if you're taking the trade and the probability of a win is very high, you can double down and increase your contract size, effectively having a position size management scheme as well with the module. So this is one of the strategies that I've developed, and this uses the DeltaRenko bar, which is up versus down pressure style bar type, and it gives you these nice smooth trends in one direction or the other based on how much the market is pushing in that direction. This is called the LogikAI Delta Rider. I'm not going to go into all of the details of all of the different settings that are available in the strategy framework. But again, all the strategies that we have are based on the same framework. So you get a snapshot of all of these functions and features like this time management section, this position management section, this entry parameters. This is specific to each strategy that we have. And then we have some global memory money management parameters as well as exit parameters. So here, this particular strategy, the purpose of this video is to show the strategy, the results, and how AI reinforces it all. So I have this set up. This strategy itself works best between the hours of 10 and 11:30. I have an ES chart, and I have 30 days of data loaded. For this, I have a stop loss, which is just a single tick above or below the high of a bar where the pattern is found. And then I have the ratio of a profit target to just be 66% of the stop number of ticks. Okay. The rest of this, the main part is going over the AI function. So we're going to train AI, and we're going to run this. Once this comes up, we will look over a couple trades and results and show how the AI can enhance a strategy to make it even better. Some strategies, if you have a profitable strategy in general, the AI module makes it much more profitable by effectively managing position sizing. And if you have a losing strategy, it typically makes it a winning strategy by some margin depending on how bad the system is. So in here, I'm just going to go back to one day where we have some trades. This happened to be yesterday for me. And we got a bunch of trades, long and short, a loser here, and hit your targets, etc., etc. Okay, I'll go back a little more to another day. This day had a little more volatility. You just took two trades here. Your targets are displayed as green crosses, and your stop loss is displayed as red crosses. Okay, go back a little further. This was a losing day, but nonetheless, that's what happens. And go back a little more. And there's some more trades, okay? 10 to 11 o'clock, 11:30 every day, ES, Eastern Standard. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the statistics behind this, and we're going to save this off, how this strategy did before and after AI is utilized. So we see here we have, I'll take a snapshot, total net profit is 35.12. Some important things, profit factor is 1.68, number of trades is 65, percent profitable is 67. Okay, you can go through all this. I'm going to save that off to the side, and I'm going to train this model And it takes about 10 to 20 seconds depending on the size of your sample data. And once this finishes, we're going to save off the model, and then we will retest utilizing the probability behind each trade being a winner or a loser. Now, when this model is trained, it tells you how accurate the model is, which is how well the model can decipher winning from losing trades. So now that I have this is as 84%, I'm going to save this off, and I'll make the file name just something simple, ES DeltaRenko 84. Now, I'm going to go ahead and retest the strategy, and this time I'm going to enforce the AI model, and I will choose my model file. And the first thing I want to set is I want to skip a trade if the confidence level is below a certain value. So I'm going to say if it's less than, let's say 60%, we're going to skip the trade. But if the confidence value is higher than, let's say 90%, I'm going to multiply my quantity, which is just one single contract, by 5. And then I'm going to run this again, and we'll see how AI reinforces an already powerful trading system to make it even better. Okay, now we see we have more trades. Let me get some additional information on this chart. You see here this number below the entry itself, or when the signal took place. That is the probability that it's going to be a winner. So this one was 100% chance, 92%, 100%, 85%. You can see when we have an 85% chance, this stayed at the 1 contract, but if it was above 90, we upped it to 5 contracts, right? This guy right here was skipped. This was your losing trade. This had a 1% chance of winning, so AI said, no thank you, we're not going to take that trade. Go back over a few more. These all had a high probability of win, so those were boosted. Go back some more, and it's not perfect. Here's a losing trade, but it had a 63% probability of win. So it took the trade, but it only leveraged 1 contract, whereas your 91% chance of winning leveraged 5 contracts. We can keep going back over days, but this is how it works. And this is how it works on all strategies that are based on this framework. So now we're going to pull up, and this is the most important thing. We're going to compare the statistics, not necessarily how much money we made, because that's just increasing number of contracts, but we're going to look at things like your profit factor and your probability, or I should say your Sharpe ratio, number of trades, and percent profitable. So here, your profit factor went from 1.68 to 13. Sharpe ratio bumped up 1.1 to 1.18. Number of trades dropped by 21. So we're taking less trades, making more money because we have a higher confidence in the trades that we're taking. And your percent profitable went from 67 to 84. Now, this is all the way the AI module works. It tests on data, and then it learns on one set of data, and then it trains and it tests on a different set of data. So we are not curve fitting and testing based on what we learned from. That's cheating. So in this case, you get an idea of how this all works. All of the systems that we have here are based on this. And yep, any questions, feel free to email us.